The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends, and where the other begins? We loved with a love that was more than love. Edgar Allan Poe was an American writer, poet, editor, and literary critic, who is best known for his poetry and short stories, particularly his tales of mystery and the macabre. Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Beauty of whatever kind, in its supreme development, invariably excites the sensitive soul to tears. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. I became insane, with long intervals of horrible sanity. They who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. Stupidity is a talent for misconception. Science has not yet taught us if madness is or is not the sublimity of the intelligence. All religion, my friend, is simply evolved out of fraud, fear, greed, imagination, and poetry. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, the death of a beautiful woman is unquestionably the most poetical topic in the world. It is the nature of truth in general, as of some ores in particular, to be richest when most superficial. I would define, in brief, the poetry of words as the rhythmical creation of beauty. Lord, help my poor soul. To vilify a great man is the readiest way in which a little man can himself attain greatness. If you wish to forget anything, on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. That man is not truly brave who is afraid either to seem or to be, when it suits him, a coward. I have great faith in fools, self-confidence my friends call it. It is by no means an irrational fancy that, in a future existence, we shall look upon what we think our present existence as a dream. Experience has shown, and a true philosophy will always show, that a vast, perhaps the larger portion of the truth arises from the seemingly irrelevant. Of puns, it has been said that those who most dislike them are those who are least able to utter them. I am above the weakness of seeking to establish a sequence of cause and effect between the disaster and the atrocity. That pleasure, which is at once the most pure, the most elevating and the most intense, is derived, I maintain, from the contemplation of the beautiful. With me, poetry has not been a purpose, but a passion. The nose of a mob is its imagination. By this, at any time, it can be quietly led. In criticism, I will be bold, and as sternly, absolutely just with friend and foe. From this purpose, nothing shall turn me. The true genius shudders at incompleteness, and usually prefers silence to saying something, which is not everything it should be. I have, indeed, no abhorrence of danger, except in its absolute effect, in terror. The 99 are with dreams, content, but the hope of the world made new, is the 100th man, who is grimly bent on making those dreams come true. It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful, and the truly imaginative never otherwise than analytic. Man's real life is happy, chiefly because he is ever expecting that it soon will be so. The rudiment of verse may, possibly, be found in the spondee. The generous critic fanned the poet's fire, and taught the world with reason to admire.